we mid-podcast?
You lean back, you get fully blurred out.
Good.
All right.
Just get blurred out. It just ends. My bad. That I
No,
fucked
you're
up.
good. You're good.
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet.
Welcome back to the Sunday Pins podcast, episode 5. I am joined by TJ and Waz again. Like I said, they're the new co-hosts. They'll be your your every episode faces, but we also got a new layout going here. Say what's up, everybody.
Let's go.
Number two. Number 2
Number 2 for these
5.
guys. Yeah, number 5 for the pod. Number 2 for these guys. We got some good topics today. We got Clubhouse food. We got haunted golf courses because it's the Halloween episode. Is Halloween an American thing?
Gotta be, right? Aren't we like the most obese country? It's gotta be.
Like the way we do Halloween. I feel like
I forgot the history of Halloween.
Halloween might.
Don't Canadians
I did too.
have Halloween?
Yeah, but I feel like just the way we do it. Like I feel like maybe everyone does like the scary stuff, but just like the whole trick or treating candy phenomena is an American thing, maybe, or a Western thing rather.
I mean,
Could definitely see it.
yeah, where did that come? I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, we got.
I know. Mexico's Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. It's like their Halloween.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I don't know if that was before like ours. But...
Well, Dia de los Muertos is also like a celebration of their ancestors, so
it's definitely more than Halloween. I didn't mean to. Like...
No. I'm not saying that anyway. I'm just.
It's more of a real holiday.
People who don't know.
Definitely more of a real holiday than Halloween.
But yeah, we got Clubhouse food, haunted golf courses. We're also gonna go into golf trips a little bit. I know I want to plan one. I think I've talked to Waz about that a little bit.
Bring it on.
So some ideal locations, some locations I would like to go. I'm sure you guys would like to go as well.
Already got mine.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got a good episode today. Yeah. So hot dogs at the turn.
100%.
100%.
I mean, it's 1 or 2 or 3, 1, 2 or 3, basically.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how the round's going. I feel like if you're hungry, but the round's going good, you're like 1 dog because you got to get right back in it. But
it's also the time of the day too.
Yeah. Time of the day is a big thing. Although I feel like the safe play is always 2.
Safe play is 2.
I'm always gonna double dog it.
Oh yeah.
You got to double dog it for sure.
Even if you had a big breakfast, maybe. I mean, you still got to double dog it.
If I had a big breakfast, I'll still double dog it.
I can be rounding the turn at 9:30 in the morning, and I will still double dog it.
I mean,
the real question is, what is like the triple dog case?
The triple dog case is your round's going so poorly that you've had a beer per hole.
Basically, the round's over. So just
throw some dogs down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like that.
No, but it's I've definitely triple dogged it before. It's definitely triple dogging is like a.
It's a lot. It's a lot to handle.
It's a lot to do with time of day and if you've eaten already.
I don't know I think the one time
if you prepared basically.
Yeah.
When we were at Chippewa, that rainy day, and we went in. I think I might have triple dogged it that day. I think I went 1 pretzel bun and then 2 regular.
I was gonna say that is the place to do the triple dog because they got the pretzel bun.
Because I had the pretzel bun and they loaded it up with cheese. It was like a pretzel bun. They got a pretzel bun dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was really good.
I've never played there. I was gonna ask you guys actually where it was because I've never asked that, but.
Where is it?
It's out there.
If they got the pretzel bun, I mean, I gotta figure out now. So.
It's out there. It's out there.
It's out where?
It's actually owned by Lindenwood. It's owned by Lindenwood
So it's like
and Rolling Green.
it's right there. Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't realize Rolling Green was. I knew Rolling Green and Chippewa were associated, but I didn't realize Lindenwood was in that bunch.
Yeah,
I knew
they're
Rolling Green
they're like a
and
trio.
Lindenwood were, but I didn't know Chippewa was.
Interesting.
They're like a trio.
So what other Clubhouse food we got? We got dogs, pretzels. I never go with the pretzels. I feel like I don't know. I only get soft pretzels at restaurants because I feel like they do it better. But that's just me. But what else we got?
I feel like nachos should be some. I don't know if I've ever seen a nacho option, but I feel like that's it's like going to think about it, going to the clubhouse is like kind of like going to a concession stand. I feel like
Yeah.
I would personally never get the nachos, but I feel like that would be like an option. I don't know. One day I might be feeling it
I would
one
get
day.
the nachos.
There's this one time me and Mike. I don't. Were you? You might have been there. We were playing South Park pretty late, and we went into the clubhouse. No dogs.
I was not there.
Oh
Ouch.
man, yeah, no dogs. So we got cheeseburgers. And a cheeseburger. No, hold on. The cheeseburger at the turn. It was like if there's no dogs, 100% that's my play.
Oh, I
mean South Park. They got great breakfast sandwiches there.
Really?
I don't know if you've had the breakfast sandwiches.
No.
Their cheeseburgers are sad. Just a little bit.
A little bit. It's just meat and cheese.
It depends on if you get them like 2 hours later. Obviously, they're gonna be sad. Like you can't be upset about that. But
like fresh off the microwave or whatever.
Me and Sam, one time came around the turn and we were just so excited for either a hot dog or a cheeseburger. Either one doesn't matter. And both of them were like cold. Neither of them were in rotation. You gotta keep one in rotation. And there's people. So like, got a cold cheeseburger with no cheese. So I got a cold.
I do like the nacho play though. I feel like if you have some time to sit down and enjoy it.
You do have some time.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, depends how well you're playing, but
so what is the
you gotta eat a bunch of nachos right before you go putt and just get the cheese all over your putter.
What is the time that courses usually say to take in the clubhouse? Like 5 minutes or less at the turn?
I think it's 5 usually. Yeah.
I feel like you could.
Usually people say 5-10.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I've seen that. I've definitely not seen like 15.
Oh no, but sometimes.
But some people take 15. You're like, should I just play? Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes five might not be enough.
I got another thing too, actually.
Drinks too. I feel like I never get drinks at the clubhouse.
All right, so Blue Powerade #1. It's not close.
Sorry, I gotta go. Grape Powerade.
Grape.
I gotta knock you off there. Blue's second, but I don't know, for some reason Grape Powerade. Just Powerade.
No, blue, yellow, purple. Yellow makes a clean, sneaky entry into the second spot. I'm telling you.
If anything, I'm going orange over yellow.
Orange is fuck. Actually, you make it.
Gatorade. Gatorade definitely yellow over orange.
Powerade orange over
but
yellow.
Powerade, I'm definitely going orange over yellow.
Dude,
usually I just default to blue, so I don't even drink the other flavors.
I love the Coke machines that like you go in like Moe's has one, and that you can do all the different flavored Powerades. Yeah, similar.
Maybe theaters too.
But like I go lime Powerade.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, I mean that's an option.
It's a good choice.
That's different. I don't know. Like, where's the lemon in there? I don't know if I've ever had a lime.
It's good. I also do this one gas station up by my work has a lime iced tea, and that is also phenomenal. It's the play.
Wait, so is the lime Powerade just Powerade with like lime syrup, or is it actually a flavor that they have
I don't know.
in there? Because
I'm willing
I've
to
seen green Powerade, so
guarantee.
it's got to be a flavor.
I'm willing to guarantee that in those machines it is 100% like a syrup of some sort.
Well, yeah, that's how they do like
Yeah.
any of the flavorings, but I feel like there's a lime Powerade, anyways.
I'm
That they would
not
sell.
sure. We didn't do any research on our Powerade prior to the episode, unfortunately. So,
Dude, we've purchased many drinks from 7-Eleven. We should be well researched.
yeah, but
Actually, dude, speaking of 7-Eleven, sorry, I just got to cut in real here. They got a new, it's like a body armor knockoff. It's like 7-Eleven's body armor.
I did see that.
It's called Replenish, dude.
I heard it's pretty
good. Dude, I love it. It's good. Like, it's good.
What flavor do you get?
So my favorite's it's grape. It's the grape flavor.
Oh my god!
I know.
What's your second favorite flavor?
It's probably either wild cherry or blue raspberry. But dude, all of them are pretty solid. They got some crazy ones too, like fucking guava or something like that.
Guava.
I don't know.
Guava.
They got some crazy ones.
Do you know what's really underrated as a flavor? Dragon fruit.
It's good.
Is it the same as passion fruit?
I don't think so.
It's like more damn, I don't know the word. More like tart, right? Or
I don't know. I just drink the dragon fruit vitamin waters.
I feel like I've had one.
Vitamin water gives me. That's too watery for me.
It's actually.
It's just like a watered down. Like you taste the flavoring and you're like, all right, yeah, that's like. But like I don't know, vitamin water.
Like yeah, that's water and it's flavored, but is it really that good?
I like it. I like it.
If I'm drinking like a flavored water, I want it to taste like the flavor and not the water. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense.
All right, I
feel like I've had that flavor.
We're going a little off topic though.
we have been.
But yeah, Clubhouse food.
I got one more for Clubhouse food.
All right, let's hear it.
Quicksilver, which I want to play with you guys because I like it a lot. Their hot dogs at the turn are, I mean, undescribable, dude. I can't even. I couldn't tell you anything about
this episode. The Quicksilver versus Butler hot dog. The Quicksilver versus Butler's hot dog has to happen now.
It's a prelude.
Yeah.
So should we
teaser.
Yeah, should we do a prelude or should we just
Golf Course has the best hot dogs in Pennsylvania, and TJ seems to think that Quicksilver has the best hot dogs, and I'm willing to pay for his round of golf to go to Butler's and eat a hot dog.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay for my round of golf at Butler. I'm gonna pay for yours at Quicksilver.
Okay.
We're gonna get hot dog 2 at the turn.
All right.
2 standard 2 toppings are your choosing, and then maybe we'll make like a little rubric or something. What Waz is gonna.
I'm gonna stay neutral. I'll pay for my round and everything, and I'll just
its own round.
No. Whenever we get a Quicksilver, I'm paying for both years, and then whenever we get,
I'll be like the judge, middleman or whatever.
You can't be
Dude, I can't believe we forgot
partial
about
to either side. So. No, but
forgot about condiments on the dogs.
Yeah, we'll figure out the details. But
we'll figure it out.
We're gonna have. I mean, this is huge. We need to figure this out.
This is gonna be a whole YouTube video.
I mean,
what about condiments, dude? We forgot about what are your guys' condiments on a dog? Like, let's not even say like golf course dog. Let's just say like you're at home, you're over the campfire. Hey, who wants a hot dog? Okay. I got all the condiments here. Make your dream hot dog.
I want to say right now, next cabin trip, I'm planning on doing gourmet dogs. So be ready.
Ooh.
Be ready.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, we basically do fish camp every year. We'll just call it that.
Yeah, fish camp.
We do some trout fishing, but we never catch any fucking fish. Anyways,
well, some people do.
Some people do. Yeah, I try. I usually catch one every year, but this last year I did not.
I usually don't catch one. Ever.
Yeah, I've been skunked the whole time. Every time I've been skunked.
Actually, I can't say that because last year I didn't catch one for trout, but I did catch a bass on a kayak trip. So I'll count that.
Okay.
Was that like down the main?
Yeah, it was down the river.
I don't know what that's called.
Or the creek, whatever. Giant fucking creek.
I've witnessed someone catch one of the biggest trout of my life, but he didn't really catch it. He reeled it in and it fell off the hook right when he was about to grab it.
Yep.
Probably the biggest rainbow trout I've seen. This thing was fat.
Somebody's loading a pallet back there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Keep it coming. One more.
Yeah, let me close that.
Keep it coming. You're good. You're good.
Sorry, that's up with the.
No, I'm just.
So hot dog condiments of all time. Go around the table.
So I'm doing.
Do we want to go 2 categories? What you get on the golf course and your dream hot dog?
I feel like we should go to. I feel like the 2 categories should be the ideal dog at the turn, and plus like the efficient dog, where you're just like, I'm gonna get a dog real quick, a good one. What condiments do I want? But I don't want to sit there and like get a bunch of shit.
But Waz is saying
I don't have time.
Best dog of all time, like outside of the golf course.
All right, yeah. So, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw whatever. Like say you're at home.
Condiments you have.
And Gordon Ramsay's just got every condiment.
He shows up with a bin full of everything that you could put on a hot dog you could ever imagine.
Shit,
and he cooked it. He cooked everything. And you're just getting ready to put it on the bun.
Okay. All right.
Here, I'll start it off. I'll get the example going. I'll go golf first. So I'm at the golf course. I don't like to go too crazy. I'm usually just a ketchup and mustard kind of guy. If I could only have one of the two, I definitely prefer mustard over ketchup.
No.
That's just for hot dogs. I like that for hot dogs, and I like that for like brats.
I can do brats, but hot dogs, I'm still a ketchup guy.
Like a spicy brown mustard.
Fair statement.
They normally have yellow mustard, but I'm a spicy
hot
brown
dogs,
mustard
I'm
kind
a
of
ketchup guy
hot
too.
dog. Yeah. But that's just me. And then for outside the golf course, this is gonna do a classic beef frank. We're gonna do ketchup and mustard, one on each side. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkle onions on the ketchup, and then we're gonna sprinkle relish on the mustard. And you're gonna grab the dog when it's in the bun. You're gonna just do 2 little corner turns with the dog. That way it spreads everything evenly. It's the best dog.
All right.
It's gotta be.
You got yours, TJ?
Wait, what was the did you say spicy brown mustard with the what was the spicy brown mustard part?
If they have spicy brown mustard, like at the golf course, I prefer spicy brown.
All right.
Yeah, but that's just me.
Okay. This is tough actually. I usually like most of the times when I'm eating a hot dog, I'm not going for like what is going to be my ideal hot dog cuz I'm eating a hot dog. But if I'm at the golf course, I usually go with just plain ketchup. If they got onions, get some onions on there. I'm not a big mustard guy, honestly. I don't mind relish, but probably honestly I could just rock plain ketchup on the course. But if I'm going for like a gourmet dog, I'm going for like a chili cheese dog with like some onions, some other stuff in there, you know.
Personally,
But on the course, I just rock ketchup and then random shit that I like see in there usually.
I think you guys missed out on a huge market here. I'm gonna give you my golf course one first. Ketchup mustard, just plain and simple. But let me tell you what, I did barbecue dogs the other night. A little mild cheddar barbecue and a little bit of slaw.
Said a little mild cheddar.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the slaw too. I forgot about that. Honestly,
Mhm.
That's got to be on my ideal.
And not a wet slaw.
Slaw.
It's a dry slaw.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
barbecue dog. I'm telling you.
Never tried barbecue.
I'd be up to try it.
It's coming to the cabin. It's coming to the cabin.
Especially, I feel like it'd be pretty good too if you like put the barbecue sauce on and then cook the hot dog. Like put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty fire.
Like kind of glaze it on the grill. I didn't have the opportunity to do that, but I don't have a grill at my house
Melt
yet,
it down
but...
to a liquid and spritz the barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Rub it on there. Oh yeah.
But that sounds pretty fucking good. I'm gonna have to try that.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have a dog competition one day. We'll do it at the cabin.
Yeah.
I feel like we should make it part of a series where we do the fucking. Sorry.
It gets the explicit filter. I don't care.
So we do the Quicksilver versus Butler competition, and then like that night or whatever, we do a huge test of
like
we get
gourmet
a lot. We get a
dogs.
lot. Yeah, we get like a lot of people though to vote on. Like we'll do that late at night. Just get a bunch of people, cook a
That'd
bunch
be
of
pretty
dogs,
sick.
get everyone together.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So new segment, we're going with tee shots with TJ here.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get those pulled up, and we're just gonna do some reactions to some tee shots that TJ found, and we also have a guest pop-up submission from Waz.
Yeah, I found a good one.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it over here, and we got first TJ. What do we got?
Looks like we got Antonio Brown trying pretty hard at golf here. Just trying his hand.
We'll go ahead.
It looks like he's been getting into golf pretty recently, and his swing looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll just show you for yourselves here.
Hopefully the sound won't be too loud here. I don't think it's working anyways for me.
Might not have sound there.
I believe this is with DJ Khaled.
Is it with DJ Khaled?
Oh, is it?
I believe he's out here with DJ Khaled. I could be wrong.
But it's cool.
There we go. I got it coming on through the pod now. But yeah, it's a pretty looking swing. Antonio Brown, our old greatest wide receiver.
It's a shame.
Yeah, and our submission from Waz here. It's a 2-minute one, so sit back and relax. We'll skip through a little bit.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Take it easy. Ooh.
bend in the knees.
He can't.
He loves it, dude.
Oh, did I mute my mic? This guy can't even handle it anymore.
Okay. Oh, this is gold.
Notice
This is
the
gold. Come on.
how the daylight changes.
That was weird, yeah. Seems like it's 2 hours later now. Here's another divot. Oh, just added to one. He didn't create a new one. Oh, dude, he's precise though.
What's crazy is that he's actually trying.
He's hitting the same exact spot every time. New stance.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say new bend in the knees.
He looks like Gru in Despicable Me.
He bends his knees so much and just loses it all in his backswing.
Looks like me trying to figure out.
Now it looks like it's almost 9 p.m. And there he goes.
Smoked. Hold on, I got another one.
Immediately grabs the ball from the pocket. That's great.
All right, TJ, we got our next one up here. It is our robot.
This guy's pretty good.
Oh, wrong thing here.
How about this? Yesterday, a robot taking a swipe at this, David, and what else would you expect
what
here at the Waste Management
a
Phoenix
nice shot from the guy.
How's this?
There will be a reason I wanted to watch this later in the podcast as well. There's a reason it's TPC 16.
Ah, TPC 16.
But we should
little prelude.
I'd rather be that robot that could just. Dude, what a sniper!
Right? I mean, let's go back. Go back here. Look at this guy.
Yeah, wait. I want to see the very beginning. This guy. Oh, he's already lined. I mean,
Yeah,
one hand.
back
One
swing.
hand.
All the
One
way up to
hand.
the top.
I mean, smooth
He
swing.
could have gotten a little more shallow, but other than that, it's a great swing.
Played in 1080p here.
You have to rebuild the whole $80,000 machine to do that. I mean,
it's a great shot.
I think that was probably luck, but it was pretty interesting. I thought.
Well, yeah, because you never know how it's gonna roll. I mean,
Also,
could they really
yeah,
calculate for that?
This is something I was thinking about last week. Is like when people do the putting videos, where it's like, I've seen some putting videos where they do 10 putts from the same spot at the same line, and then one of
Yeah.
them misses, and they're like, why did that 7th putt miss? And it's like, because you just putted on that line 6 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like the grass is not the same. There's all this shit. Like there's butterfly effect, and like also you just put it on that line, but and you expect it to be the same. It's I don't know. I just think that's cool. Like
It changes the game. Like, it's not a. I don't know. It's neat. But
you gotta have a feel. You gotta have a feel for it to score. Like you can't just.
That's true.
Or I mean, maybe that's wrong. You could be just Bryson
Well,
and
listen.
just calculate everything, but
This is the take from a group of 16 to 18 handicappers. So we're not exactly licensed to be talking about this like scientifically or anything. So
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
You can. You could tell which golfers are more like scientific versus just feel golfers.
Oh yeah, definitely
Compared
on
to
a
their
professional
stats.
level.
You don't have to be. You don't even have to be a golfer to look at that stuff.
But our last one here, title says it all.
It's a good one.
John Daly smoking balls over a highway onto a football field.
Short and quick one. Short fuse. This is one of my favorite pastimes.
I mean, you gotta respect. He's out there barefoot. I mean, most likely gonna say intoxicated. Not know if
No,
that's
he
true,
couldn't be.
but
He couldn't be.
John Daly?
over a highway onto a football field.
Jonathan?
I mean, kind of ridiculous.
So, because it happens, what happens if he hits a car?
You get out of
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't get injured.
Does he? I think what's more important here is who set that up. Was that something that he did on his own, or was that something that like PGA was like, yeah, let's do this?
See, I'm not sure, but my gut feeling is that someone was just like, "Hey, John, hit it over the highway." He was like, "Fuck
Alright.
yeah, I'm gonna hit it over the highway," and then he did.
That's probably more likely.
Out of all three of the swings, which one you taking?
What was the other one? There was a fourth one. Yeah, it was Antonio Brown.
Out of all
Yeah,
four of the
we watched
swings,
that
which one are you
with me.
taking?
It's hard to decide, really.
Yeah, so
between
if we
John Daly and the guy who couldn't hit the ball.
So what is the tee shot of the episode? Name it right here, TJ. This is your moment.
The tee shot of the episode. I mean, since we're episode 1, we can't just arbitrarily give it to anybody random. We got to give it to John Daly over the highway.
All right.
Just because that's a classic video, and I can't not give it to that. But maybe next time somebody will take that down easily.
I'd have to say that the John Daly pick is a good pick. It's a classic over the highway shot. I mean, you can't do it any better. Into the football field. Smoked it.
I mean,
barefoot, smoking a dart. That's John Daly.
That's John Daly.
Respectable pick.
I know there was a little prelude there about our our Scottsdale 16 hole. So that'll be a good segue into our Q&A and poll question, which for this episode, we actually have the best golf trip destination for our Q&A. We want to know what you guys think. We're going to be talking about that a little bit ourselves. And for our poll, most iconic par 3, we chose from 4 of them. That's Augusta hole 12, Sawgrass hole 17 with the island green, Pebble Beach 7 with that beautiful view of the shoreline.
Everyone's a war going off, man.
And we got Scottsdale hole 16. So let us know, what do you guys think? You guys, TJ and Waz, what do you guys think the most iconic par 3 is? When you think like famous par 3s that you've seen on TV, of those 4.
I mean, for me, it's one of the ones that I'll probably never forget. I think it's like the coolest atmosphere. It's gonna be Scottsdale 16. I mean, Waste Management. Whenever that plays, I make it a point to watch at least one round when that's the signature hole. Because I feel like that hole is just so electric with a completely packed crowd.
It's like a different environment. It's like the Waste Management too is like I hate to compare the two, but like a live environment. Like everybody's just wild.
It's crazy, yeah.
That's an easy way to compare it to.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to go for if that wasn't I'd have to go say we're going on views, would definitely be Pebble Beach. Because that's just such a beautiful hole. If there wasn't any wind, maybe I could probably par it, but when it's howling at 20 knots, yeah, I ain't getting it there. I ain't doing nothing with that hole. But yeah, Scottsdale for me.
I prefer Sawgrass. I just think the island green's so cool. Hole 17, I don't know. Just something about it for me. Whenever I think iconic par 3s, I'm like Sawgrass 17. I don't have any good reason for that.
Do you think the
I mean,
walkway is
it's a
in a
beautiful
bad
hole.
spot?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if like you had to walk 100 yards like straight. Like the pathway to the island green is literally like your line to the pin.
Okay.
So like maybe you hit like a layup shot.
All the way across the water.
Maybe in a layup.
You hit like a layup
onto the fairway.
Yeah.
your 5-yard stretch.
Nah, but that's the only hitch I have with that. So I feel like the walkway onto the island is just like a little oddly placed. I don't know. That's just me though. Great hole though.
Oh yeah. TJ,
So
any preference?
I'm kind of, me and Waz kind of talked about Scottsdale. I think that's got to be my favorite, but like if I was to play it in a tournament or something, but like I think Sawgrass is a little more gorgeous, but if I wanted to play a course, I would play the other one. I'd play TPC.
Scottsdale or Sawgrass?
Scottsdale.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
But
I would play.
I don't know about Scottsdale, but I'm pretty sure like members of the public can play Sawgrass. It's expensive, but I'm pretty sure you can.
What are we talking
sure.
expensive? We talking like
let's do a little.
Talking like 100, or are we talking like a couple hundred?
I think a couple.
I don't think I've ever spent over. No, most expensive round of golf I played was $80 at Nemacolin. That's a great course.
All right.
I guess my answer is hard because I think Sawgrass 17 is a cooler hole, but we lived in Scottsdale, so like I kind of want to play that course more personally.
Okay.
Even though I do think the Sawgrass hole is cooler.
Oh.
800.
TJ?
For playing at Sawgrass?
Yeah.
12.
Was is closer. 750.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
one player,
just wanted to
10:30
get
a.m.
higher.
tee time at the players' course. $750.
Say 1:30. Wait.
10:30 in the morning.
10:30.
One player.
Whew.
So it's $750 per person.
Is that with a cart, or do you have to pay extra for the cart?
It's $12 extra for the
That's
cart.
18 holes include cart.
Alright, that's cool.
No fee, prepayment, no, cancel policy, 720 hours.
Jeez.
I got my
It's like a
cart fee
month in
waived today.
advance. 720 divided by 24.
It's what, a week? Two weeks? I don't know.
I've been banned from Rocket League so much I should know this. It's a month.
The month?
Yeah. I caught a 3-monther, fellas.
No.
3-monther, that's where I'm at. And they say next one's a perma.
Kind of straight.
They say next one's perma, but we'll find out later.
So yeah,
You
let
have
us
to
know. Sorry, go ahead.
You have to let them know a month in advance if you want to cancel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, let us know your ideal golf trip destination and what you guys think of those 4 options are the most iconic par 3. But with the golf trip in mind, ideal golf trip location, I want to go to Myrtle Beach and play.
Ooh.
I feel like me and Jeet are gonna be the same, but
we kind of talked about
I have a
this.
couple other ones, but we'll dive into them. Let's hear it.
We
please.
really want to go to Scottsdale.
Scottsdale.
A trip, because there's a lot of nice courses. You can get good packages put together for not a lot of money, and yeah, nice courses, good area, good views.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Good weather. If you go like early summer or like maybe like a time like right now,
yeah,
where it's like not 110, but it's like
yeah, you don't want to go on the melting.
yeah.
days.
But I mean, it doesn't really matter which day you go because probably it's gonna be always sunny there. Just a matter of like
the heat.
Yeah, how hot it is.
Scottsdale's good. Myrtle Beach does the same with the packages and stuff, which is nice. It makes it very easy to look at everything.
They do. I haven't looked into like everything there, which I kind of want to do now. But
I just gotta
trying
start
to
looking
remember the one
around
course I
more.
played there. There was a nice course that I played there that I liked. I feel like it'd be included in one of those like trips, but why'd you say Myrtle Beach?
I just think that that's like if you're gonna have like your first big golf trip, like that's just probably like the place to go. Like I feel like price wise, at least from what I've seen, it's like just the best prices for their packages. Could be
missing some stuff to do around there.
Oh yeah, and it's like that's the other thing is it's not just golf.
Like, I mean, I love going there anyways.
Yeah.
Also, I like when the water is warm at the ocean, which it is at Myrtle, and like if you get to Ocean City, it's just cold, and you're like I could sit in the Myrtle Ocean. It's not that big a deal, but like I could go on the ocean at Myrtle Beach and just sit out there for hours and like just enjoy it. But like Ocean City, you're like, all right, this is enough. Let's so Myrtle Beach is definitely
the only thing that I guess would kind of suck is that it would be a lot more like packed, depending on like when you go. Because like if that's like a summer trip, it's probably gonna be just packed. Whereas like if you go to Scottsdale, you're probably guaranteed to never have like super heavy like tourism stuff going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like with golf like ramping up in the last couple years though, like everyone's gonna be like thinking like we are, and it's like, hey, let's go on a golf trip.
Yeah, let's go to Scottsdale.
Let's go to Scottsdale on a golf
All those
trip.
ships get booked up.
And then it's like everyone's going to Scottsdale now. It's like we should have went to North Carolina.
What else we got here?
I have another. I have a couple that I actually want to end up doing in my lifetime. Let me pull them up here.
Any Florida trips?
I want to go to Juniper.
That'd be cool. Isn't that like known for golf?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's where Grant Horvat's from.
Really?
Why can't I find this? There we go. So yeah, Myrtle Beach. I did a little bit of research on this place. I can't really remember much about it, but it's called Fossil Trace in Colorado. It's a golf course.
Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. I like Buffalo Trace though. Sponsor me. I'm 21. I can show valid ID.
This is not sponsored.
I'm older than 21.
Showed on the pod.
But yeah, Fossil Trace Golf Club I had listed down, and I also want to take a trip out to Ireland and play a couple courses out there. Obviously, I'd like to play. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I wouldn't want to play in Scotland. I feel like it's still too. Golf's still too like gentlemanly over there. It's like. If you fuck up,
sacred.
Yeah. If you fuck
up
one time, like you're done.
Ireland's just so cool looking.
Yeah,
I just want to play there.
A little bit more reasonable one though that I had down, and this is one that's probably like we could probably end up doing. going to Bandon Dunes because that's a whole golf resort. They have like 5-6 different courses.
Where's that?
Oregon.
Oregon sounds like it'd be cool to look at.
Yeah.
I don't know, what does Oregon have? Like, what's like their?
I have no idea. They have Bandon Dunes.
They got like trees and shit. Or...
They had Dame Time, but no more.
Oh, Dame Time, Milwaukee Bucks. Hey, hit that dagger last night.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, had Giannis going crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a clip of him hitting the dagger after. It was like all the comments were like, "Oh, Bucks finally got someone who can finish a game or whatever." It's not like Giannis took the Bucks to an NBA championship or anything like that, but
Giannis was surprised he had a teammate that could actually contribute besides Chris Middleton.
Also I heard someone commented saying, "Oh my gosh, Kristaps Porzingis is finally hitting his prime." Like, wasn't his prime like on the Knicks?
I thought it was kind of on the Mavs a little bit.
Nah, he got shipped out of the Mavs.
I feel like that should have been his prime, though.
It should have, playing with Luka, yeah, but
he just.
Luka stole his prime. No, I'm telling you, Kristaps Porzingis was in his prime in New York before the injury. And now he's getting back into his prime. Can you have two primes, or is that?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like, so to tie this back into golf, can Tiger Woods come back and be dominant again?
He's done it once.
Can he do it again? Can you have two primes? That's the thing.
I think golf is one of those sports where, yeah, you can.
Golf is like a reset sport. Like.
But then they say Kobe Bryant, like the 8 to 24.
What's the word for it?
Is that two primes? When he wore number 8, and then that's his first prime, and then he wore number 24 and went back into his prime?
I think he was just always in his prime.
He was a very good basketball player.
He was pretty good at the game.
But yeah, Oregon. And golf.
No drugs.
Where else were you guys thinking? Scottsdale. I got mine. Bandon Dunes, Myrtle Beach.
Maybe like a Canada trip.
I don't know what's up in Canada, but
I can tell you one that's up in Canada.
I heard Canada's
on this podcast.
I heard Canada's got some good courses.
Just a little bit later. Yeah, I've heard there's some cool stuff.
Canada would be all right.
I do really want to golf in Ireland, but that'll be a while.
Oh yeah, that's like a probably one-time trip.
Yeah,
that's like a skip 3 years of trips to go on this
one. Yeah. We got to get one under our belt before we travel to Ireland, boys.
Say we go right out the gate.
Go tomorrow.
Hawaii, maybe? I heard Hawaii's got some nice golf courses.
Oh, I was looking at that.
Some like really scenic ones too.
Okay. Hawaii would be all right.
I'm not doing that.
It'd be all right.
Where else? I don't know.
I'm
not a like. I'd rather golf in Alaska than Hawaii.
What's that?
Just the views for me. I just prefer that view over like a beach view.
I guess it isn't really always like -50 in Alaska.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing is you can go and you can golf in the middle of the night because
it's
not night.
Daylight.
Yeah. And they do that. They stay open.
Damn, I kind of forgot about that. That might be like a little hack.
Alaska would be a good one.
How many rounds of 18 can you play in 22 hours?
New YouTube video.
Last one to stop golfing wins.
Sunlight. of Alaska. 22 hours. How many rounds could he play? I'm saying, what was the?
I mean, the math says 5.5, roughly 5.
The last one to stop golfing gets to go home.
Sounds like the Sandlot 3 or 2. Baseball.
But yeah, I think a golf trip would be fun. It'd be good to like just get out with everyone and just that be like the reason that we're there.
Yeah.
It's like it'll give you like three or 4 rounds where you're like, oh, I get to wake up tomorrow and go golfing again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta wake up tomorrow and go to work. Oh, it's like gives you like 3 rounds where you're just like, dude,
tomorrow
we get to
I'm
wake
waking up
and
and
do
we
this
all
again.
get to go golf. Yeah.
Especially if you're like say you're quote unquote your foursome can like get out like every 2 weeks, every other 2 weeks. This is like your foursome gets out. It's like it's nice to be able to do it like back to back to back.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's why sometimes too we'll play like, I mean, you guys more than me, but you'll go back to back rounds like in one day because it's like, all right, well, we're probably not going to be golfing for another at least a week, so we can just get 2 in now.
Might as well make this the golf day.
Besides just like I want to play more golf, it's also like if I play 9, I'm already here. I already have all my like everything's already here.
Yeah.
Or if I play 18, everything's already there. If I can play another 18, like
might as well.
It'll be a little more time efficient than like planning a separate day. Just play another round, but it usually ends up like messing with my mental game a little bit if I play equally as bad.
You're pretty drained by the end of the day, put it that way.
Yeah.
If you play 2 18s or an 18 and a 9, you're pretty drained at the end of the day.
You just gotta like not get mad at your misses and just like hit your shots calmly to conserve energy. That's what I found.
But yeah, with the golf trip, you don't have to worry about that. You play your round, you go to bed, you wake up well rested.
No, we play a round, we go get a huge dinner, stuff
fair,
up,
fair,
and then
fair.
we get to bed.
Steak dinner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's true.
we get some food in us, and then we go to bed. And then you go to bed thinking, oh man, I got a full stomach, and we're about to play 18 tomorrow. Go to sleep. It's literally like the perfect checklist.
The cat's coming in.
That'll be good.
Yeah, get in here.
Come on in, kitty.
Didn't want to jump.
Oh.
That's the guest appearance.
The guest appearance.
Hey, can he? Oh, what's he doing? There he is.
He's just gonna lay on my lap. No, he jumped down. All right.
Oh.
He's trying to get back.
Don't you just hate it when they do that?
They just want to be there to be there for no reason.
Just like wanted
Let me
to
come
see
in. Let
what
me
was
come
going
in.
on.
Let me come in. All right, I'm out of here.
Readjusted here.
Oh, I saw what was going on. All right, I'm gonna leave.
Nothing important here. So where were we? Golf trips.
Yeah.
We're doing one.
We're doing one.
Sooner or later.
I'm not sure what kind of courses are in Hilton Head, but I feel like there might be some cool.
I feel like they're bound to have something good.
Well, so I got the idea from I just like had a random flyer show up at my door. It was just like new resident here, and it was for Prestwick down in Myrtle Beach. And then I got to thinking Myrtle Beach trip.
Yeah.
So all it takes is one flyer.
send one flyer to my house. I'll fucking trip for a week.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
I mean, they got me. Didn't even have to send the flowers, so.
All right, so
that sounds pretty good. Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah. To the meat of the episode here, it is again Halloween weekend. So we're talking haunted golf courses. We had myself and the boys do some research coming up to this episode. We got some golf courses to talk about with some scary, spooky golf stories. So that's fun. They're not actually, a lot of the stories aren't even golf related. It's just how they got haunted. But yeah, who wants to get us started?
I mean, I can if we want.
Let's hear it.
Mine will be pretty short, cut to the point. Just pull up this other thing over here. There we go. So this took place. So it's City Park, New Orleans, in Louisiana, and then it says how it became haunted. So there's a north and there's a south course. And apparently on the south course 18, this lady was finishing up her round, and apparently she got shot and killed on the 18th hole. And then apparently they arrested the guy and everything, but apparently every once in a while it gets all sketchy and everything, and people say they've heard the lady screaming on the 18th hole and gunshots, and it said in some cases it was so realistic, they said that they actually called the police.
Wow.
Which is crazy. If you're calling the cops,
it sounds real. It has to.
It is New Orleans though, so no, it's not Baton Rouge, so there's a little bit of a help there.
A little leeway.
Yeah. But
murdered on the 18th.
But then it said, I was looking at this other part here, and it said, so one of the cops or investigators that was working the murder case, apparently one of his sons killed himself on the 18th hole. 20 years later or something like that.
So one of the sons of...
So one of the the investigators that was investigating the murder, one of his sons was golfing on that course and killed himself on the 18th, the same hole.
Interesting. Do we think
I don't know if there's a correlation there?
Yeah, paranormal correlation.
Or what, but I don't know. Sketchy. I wouldn't golf there. That's it for me. I'm not.
What course was that again?
This is I literally just closed that up. You got me. It's City Park, New Orleans.
City Park.
So they got a north and I think it's called it says Bayou Oaks South, and then there's a north one as well. But you won't see me there, tell you that.
Yeah, no gunshots and screeching on my tee shot, please. I'm trying to focus. TJ, your haunted course.
So my favorite thing that I looked at was, it's called, I mean, I don't know if this is even a real course name, but it's called Morfar Bacco Beyond. That's apparently what it's called. Golf club. And it's a secretive private golf course, apparently in Danbury, Connecticut, and I think it's right on the border, so it's kind of in New York too, but looks like there's just these weird statues that are on the course that
I'll throw some pictures up on
Yeah,
the podcast so that you can
they're
see
not
what he's
very-
talking about.
they're not
We'll blur
easy to explain, but
if we have to.
just very interesting sculptures to have on a golf course. One of them's in the bunker too, which is funny because imagine you're just blocked by a bronze statue of some dude sitting on a stump when you're in the bunker. Like, what do you just give up? Or
Do you get free relief? Is there
that's
a
got to be
local
relief.
rule?
That's man-made.
Yeah.
That's got to be relief. You drop it behind the bunker and you take your medicine and you pray to God and but
But it sounds like a
what else
pretty
is-
interesting course. Private, you can't get onto it at all.
there was something I read. It's just everything. Basically, everything I read about this course has made me laugh, and its own. It says it appears the course was established by Cornelius Vanderstar, obviously a fake name, who had founded the company later known as AIG 40 years before. And it says his ashes are interred on the 15th tee.
Why 15? Doesn't say.
it.
It's a
but
mystery.
there's-
Part of the mystery.
Everything's a part of the mystery with this one, and I just don't know what to eat. I don't know if this is some sort of joke, but I've had fun reading through this one. So in 2006, it was owned by Star International, a Bermuda-based company long associated with AIG and the Star family. What the fuck? What is a Bermuda-based company? Are they operating in the Bermuda Triangle? Like, what is Star International with 2 R's?
Also a fake
Star.
company name.
Like, okay, so we got like. So, do you have any pictures right there, or
I could probably bring them up.
I could? I feel like the one in the bunker is a pretty funny one. Where you just, if you're behind that, you just gotta. I don't know.
Okay, let me
I would
switch it
quit
over.
golf for a little bit.
So these are the pictures. These are the statues.
What is that?
There's the one in the bunker.
Oh, I forgot it was. Yeah.
But yeah, these are the statues on this course.
Just imagine you're playing around a golf. You're like, you don't even know that any of this is there. You're teeing off on 16, and you just see this statue.
Yeah.
Like, what would? I mean, I'd be a little freaked out. I don't know.
That's different. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little different.
I wouldn't go up there.
Let's see here. I'm just looking into this a little bit more.
Yeah, I was looking into it, and it kept getting more and more interesting and confusing. Like,
I'd imagine with it being like a private
there's
private
a
course,
lot more to this.
yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that like, is going on behind the scenes that people just don't talk about. It's a private, like you can't play it unless like you're invited to play it.
And apparently, like, this is someone that. So there's a Reddit post where someone posted about this golf course seeking information, and then like the one that you just clicked, and they for some reason their posts are deleted, but they just the fact they're looking for info and their post is deleted is very interesting and makes you want to read it. And then what he's saying is that apparently like all the people that play it are pretty rich, and it's all from like a single company where all the like a lot of the players are just from that company, and then
They're like employees of that company?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like an employee course. Like a company course.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll have to fact check that. We'll try to go play it.
This is just like from reading what random people said about it, but
And that's what I mean though. Like I'd imagine with it being so private and confidential that it's just hard to find shit. Or it's just like hard to find accurate information.
So this person, the same person, typed a bunch of stuff and then said, "There's been confirmed murders that have occurred around this location, accusations of devil worship, etc." And then a couple of links, and then like one of the horrific murders near the property, and they didn't link that one, but they said it was for a good reason, and then kept typing about it and said the owner (parentheses Cornelius). There's a lot of wild information. This is very
very interesting course.
It's a good Halloween thing to look into if you're interested in just.
It's less of like a horror story, it seems like, and more of like a thriller mystery type of situation.
Yeah, mystery.
Yeah. It's like a Knives Out.
So I did some digging on my girl Doris Gravlin, who one night went to meet her husband in 1936 on the 7th hole. Don't know why the 7th hole. At Victoria Golf Club in British Columbia, Canada. So Canada trip, we'll go take.
I'm going.
We'll go to Victoria Golf Club and see if we can go find Doris Gravlin. But anyways,
how do you do that?
See if she about that.
Well, that's the thing, is going along with the story here. Anyway, 5 days later, one of the caddies on the course found her body along the shoreline, and a month later, her husband was reported coming up. I don't know if it said where, but he died. So they rolled it like murder suicide and just called it quits on that. But since then, people have reported that she will run at you in a white gown, which is the same gown that she was reported to have died in. And she won't stop until like the last second. Like I'm talking, like whenever I hear that, I think like those old school YouTube jump scare videos where you watch the dot move along and it's just like jump scare. Like that's what I'm picturing.
The guy driving across the highway.
Yeah, exactly. But they say, yeah, she runs at you and just doesn't stop. There's been other reports of people getting grabbed on the shoulders and stuff by like what feels like clammy hands. And then later it was confirmed. Later it was confirmed on security cameras that on the same nights that those reportings were happening, there were random, unexplainable glowing orbs floating around the golf course caught on their security cameras.
Caught red-handed.
Yep.
What are you doing, Doris? It was Doris, right?
Doris Gravlin. But another guy, and I was only able to find one case of this, but another guy said that he was walking around the course, or playing his round, and Doris was walking around the course, and she didn't stop until he was completely cornered and boxed in on the course. And like he was like scared shitless, and then finally she disappeared. Again, I only found one account of that happening, but there has been multiple reports of the clammy hands on the shoulders, the floating unexplainable orbs, and Doris running at you in a white gown.
There's got to be something in the air.
I want to go. I'm curious, because if there's been that many reports of it happening, like you have to go check it out.
Yeah,
check it out.
I'd like to see Doris.
Doris? We'll go meet Doris. And
maybe
she'll somehow catch wind of our podcast and appreciate that we're bringing light to the situation and be nice to us.
Maybe, yeah, treat us right. Give us a
Yeah,
little
we're
home.
gonna. It'll bring her a lot of company.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Doris. That's Victoria Golf Club, British Columbia, Canada.
You swinging your golf club at her, or you just like you giving up?
I feel like that's one of those things that you never know until you're there.
Yeah, you gotta decide in the
I
moment.
have a feeling that I would be fucking booking it the other way.
Yeah, feeling that I'd be pissing my pants.
Like I find paranormal stuff like really cool, and I've always liked Halloween, but being put in that situation, just like natural fight or flight, like I'm out of there.
Yeah, I think my go-to is lay down and close my eyes, dude. Pull the blanket over my head. If I can't see her, dude, she can't see me. It's all the. I don't care, man. That would scare the piss out of me.
Especially
because I'm a firm believer in ghosts.
Yeah,
I believe it. I know what I've seen in my life. I'm a firm believer. I'll go in.
It's Halloween up. Let's hear some ghost stories. Give me one.
The one that I know is pretty personal, but
you could leave personal bits out.
So I'll put it this way. My room is a current room is my room, but it's like an old relative's room. I was very close with this relative, but they passed. But I have a vivid image of like it's my grandfather. I'll say it. It's a vivid image of him in the closet. Like it's like a picture. We have like a what do you call it? A printout picture. What do they call those things? Polaroid pictures.
Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
Polaroid picture of him standing in the closet, like waving at the camera or whatever. But I swear on my life, one day I walked into my room, and as soon as I turned the light on, for a split second, I saw him. It was the exact same. I don't know if it's the picture that just reminisced in my head, but for like a split second, I swear on my life, I saw him standing there, dude. It was like scary at the time, but it like wasn't because like I knew who the person was type thing. But it was like I swear I saw it, dude. It was so...
I didn't get that lucky. Knowing what the fuck was happening. So this was at I actually went to a college, my first year of college. But it was in the dorm. You guys know Nick. He was my roommate, and
yep.
We're laying there. We had just watched The Nun like a couple nights before, so we had this on the brain, and our dorm hall, I guess, was where the nuns lived prior to it being a college campus. So we're laying there just BSing, and out of nowhere, our door flies open, smacks up against our wall. This gust of wind comes through the window, just like randomly. So something like felt like something just like passed through, and there was like no footsteps, like people running down the hallway. You know, it's an old building. The walls aren't like you can hear shit through the walls in a college dorm. But yeah, it just flew open. Nobody out in the hallway. It was like probably midnight, 1 o'clock. Fucking like scary as shit I've fucking experienced, as far as like I can't explain that, because it was just like I don't even know who that could have been. So the other part of this is, and I can't 100% confirm, but it's rumor at the school that a couple years ago, it would have been, I guess, 7 years ago now, 8 years ago, there was a kid there who was like into satanic rituals and all the devil worship stuff, and he would capture like rabbits and birds and stuff from outside and squirrels, and he would kill them and paint his walls with their blood to do these rituals. Rumor, but you never fucking know.
Crazy people out there, man.
Oh yeah.
I believe it.
I'd believe it if someone told me that. Rumor or not, I'd believe it.
Mm-hmm.
There's always someone that do that shit. People are crazy. Could it have been the wind that blew the door open?
No, because it wasn't like windy, and with those doors, you have to like.
Don't you have to unlock them?
Well, you don't have to unlock them. We had it unlocked, but it's the handle. Like it won't. The latch won't release unless you pull the handle down.
Yeah.
So it was interesting because it's not like we like heard the door handle or anything either. The door just flung open, hit the wall. Nobody ran. Like nobody was running. Like, and if somebody like threw our door open that hard, I feel like we would have seen like at least their arm pulling away.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Sketchy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That'd scare the piss out of me, dude. I'd drop out and leave.
Well, I didn't go there after. No, I'm just kidding. Finished that year out and then called it quits. But TJ, any ghost stories for the Halloween app?
So, I guess the ghost story that I'm most scared of myself that I've experienced is 2 years ago. I was living in like an old house it was the mayor of this town's house. Old house from like 100 years. It was like 80 something years ago. But we were living in this house, and like my room was at the top of the stairs. And not every time, but like sometimes I would get to the top of the stairs and just be like, this fucking house is weird. Like, I don't like this like, I just did not like the top of the stairs. I like consciously knew that for a while. And then someone that I knew for like 2 weeks that was in my house for like 2 weeks. One time we just started talking about ghost stories, and immediately they were just like, so there's like a spot in your house that I really fucking hate, and I feel like some weird shit's going on. And I was like, all right, let's both like save our answers in our head and then compare. And then we both just said top of the stairs at the same time. And like we both agreed that like this spot was just fucked, and like I don't so the reason I was like weirded out is like I would hear just like random noises from the top of the stairs that weren't my roommates when they weren't there all the time, but I just figured it's an old house, whatever. But like I was just weirded out by that area. And then someone that never heard any of those sounds or never like was weirded out by anything was just like, I don't fucking like the top of your stairs. And I was like, that's the one spot I don't like. This is like I don't like this at all. Now I'm like even more suspicious of that area. So
what happened at the top of the stairs?
Like I don't know. So I've heard we've actually had conversations about what we think happened, and that's getting a little too weird. But like,
just like a weird
we think that something really bad happened there.
Okay.
I think someone was pushed down the stairs, practically. That's what we think.
Oh, is that like
I mean, at the top of the stairs, there's like people like crying for fucking help.
Now, is that just like a way it looks?
I don't know. That's what we thought.
Is that like the way it looks, or is that like a vibe, like an energy feel you get?
Mostly vibe. But I feel like you could argue that that was partially created by like that house is 100 years old, so like everything's fucking crazy.
Yeah, everything just feels old and weird.
But also everything was tilted. Like if you drop a marble in any room, it's gonna fly into one direction, and it does. Every room's a different direction. It's not like the same direction.
That's like that movie.
On level in different directions.
Wasn't there a movie
Our
where
stairs were leaning to the left? Like if you're like, yeah, I don't even. You guys look just walking through this house would think it's haunted before even like any weird stories. You would just walk there and be like, this shit's fucking like leaning to the left, leaning to the right, leaning every way. There's weird stuff going on. 100 years old.
I watched this movie a couple weeks ago, and it was like it was a horror film, so it fits here. But it was like same concept in this old creepy house they went to stay in. Everything was like he spilled a glass of water and he saw like the water it was all leading just one way, and like the guy in town gave him a protractor and he just said like check your angles, because he said like the angles in the walls like don't make any sense. I
don't like where this is going.
But anyways,
this is scaring me, bro.
It came to this point where like they found out like this house was just like cursed, and this guy was forever stuck there now. So I don't think you have anything to worry about, because
I got out.
Yeah, you got out. So, but yeah, it was a neat movie. Just made me think of that. A little horror flick.
That reminds me.
But it could also be a secret room in your house.
We did find some secret rooms. I'm not gonna lie.
Like that extra space you don't go in your house. Like you ever feel like someone's living there?
Yeah. I have a part of my my closet upstairs. There's like a crawl space in the back. It's like acts as a smaller second attic, and I can't even tell you what's back there. I don't even think I've looked back there with a flashlight. So there could be an entire family moved in. I don't like.
I forget what that movie's called, but there's like a guy.
Did that Squatter movie?
Yeah, it's like the Squatter movie or whatever. He like lives in these people's houses. Like I think he brings a girl along with him or something.
I've seen that one. I forget what it's called.
So do I, but I remember it being a good movie. I won't spoil it, but
have you guys seen Vivarium?
What's that?
It's like it's just weird, but
is it a movie?
That's how you have to start out a description of that movie. Yeah, it's like a couple who goes to this real estate office, and the guy sells them a home in this neighborhood. Every house is the exact same. It's like a 3D printed neighborhood, and they don't have any neighbors, and they like live there for a while, and every week they get shipped like a box of like necessities, and they try to leave and they can't leave, and it's just like they're stuck in a neighborhood where every house is the exact same. And I can't spoil anything else, but what Pods was talking about reminded me of that. But like, yeah, I don't want to spoil.
Like O-Block.
There's not a lot to the movie, so if I say one more thing, it's like the whole movie's over.
Well, I think that's a good point to go around the pin. We're going around the pin. I don't think anybody has played golf except TJ again.
I will be playing golf soon. It won't be on the Grint because it's going to be a scramble, but we'll be playing next week.
And I know I said last episode that I want to get out again, so maybe we can plan for a round coming up here to play.
It's supposed to be nice Sunday?
I don't know. We'll check on
Sunday morning.
Maybe we'll have a round to play or a round to talk about next episode. But TJ, we'll let you take it away.
Well, I played around today.
Good round. bad
He
round?
did. He did. Don't talk about the fourth hole.
So I had some good shots. A lot more bad shots, but I was having an alright time. I got like rained on the whole like half the time, so it's
Pulling up your scorecard.
Kind of interesting. I putted like I didn't know how to putt, and then just overall I haven't been playing that well, but I did have a funny moment from today that I laughed at for a couple holes.
Well, before we get into that, where'd you play? What was your final score?
Sorry. Oh shit. You make me say
It was
my
an 18 or
score.
9?
I played 18. So
Okay.
I played 9, and then I played another because there was no one there because it was like drizzling rain a little bit.
Gotcha. So how did we do on the front 9? Was it the same 9, or did you play like a front 9, back 9?
Yeah. There's only 9 holes, so
Okay.
I played the same 9. I got a 48, I believe, on the front, and then a 49, I guess, on the back.
There you go.
But very bad golf being played today. I actually thought about quitting a lot today, but
walk me through the first par 5.
Is that
you parred it? Yep, hole 1.
So that was a very good hole. I started off very good. I parred the first 2 actually. So first par 5, you're supposed to hit to the left because it's a tiny dog leg left. I'm not gonna ever make it in 2, but you want to kind of get to the left so you have an easier third shot. But my first shot was to the right of both the bunkers, on the right side of the fairway. It was off the fairway, but second shot, just put it in the middle, like 80 yards out. Third shot, I hit over the green. It was like an inch out of the fringe on the back of the green, and then I chipped it pretty close for a short putt. So it's all right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then second time I played that hole, I got a 6 and played it a little worse, but usually I don't play that hole well. So that was like a 5 and a 6. I will take that all day on that hole. But
we got the good hole out of the way. What happened on the 4th?
Is that the 8?
Where'd that 8 banger come from?
Oh, the 8.
Oh boy.
Now I have to ask. I have to ask, is that a true 8 or is that a holy shit, I'm just gonna give myself an 8?
It's a true 8.
Okay. Because it does matter. Because I feel like 8 is that number where it's like if you're at 8 and you're like halfway down the fairway still, you're just like, just put me down for an 8 and move on.
Last like 3 times I played 4 or 5 times probably. Last 3 to 4 times I had 10s, so they're true 10s and true 8s. But I'm trying to think what happened. Okay, so first time I played, I got an 8, right?
Yeah, first 9.
So I hit a 3-wood, like 50 yards to the right, which is a very playable shot. It doesn't really matter if you hit right. And then second shot I hit left between. Oh no! Wait. Oh no. Sorry, this is hard. I'm mixing up the 2 times I played the hole at the same time because.
I mean, you played this 9 like 6 times this week.
Yeah,
so I can understand it. That's like me at my job, dude. I don't know what day is what.
If it was hole 4, one of the times I darted the green like 4 feet away, and the other time I fucking missed like 20 feet behind. So One of them was really good, one of them was bad, but I have a putting problem right now for sure, and just a mental problem.
I definitely feel the mental problem.
Especially like, I was thinking about it because I'm playing by myself, so all I can do is think. And when I play by myself, I mean, maybe this is just a fucking excuse that I made up, but like, I just feel like I play better when I'm playing with anybody else, like anybody. Just you have two people or three, you're just talking about stuff. You're not like, I'm sitting there thinking about like what I ate at like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. like while I'm hitting my shot, and in my backswing I'm like thinking about 100 things. Where if I'm with my friends, I'm just like
We're
talking
golfing.
about stuff, and I don't have to like think about. I'm not focusing on like every aspect of the shot. Before I'm just like, put this near the pin, and you go up and hit it. Instead of like, if I'm by myself, I'm sitting there like, I'm 80 out. I have to hit this really hard with my 60. Like, I have to make contact, or else it's 10 yards short. Like, I'm thinking about every thing in the shot, and then I just miss the ball. Like, not today, but there's just a lot of times recently, the last couple rounds I played, where I'm just like, I'm having misses that I don't have. Like, I hate playing the game when if I top the ball. Like, I was at a point where I don't top the ball maybe once every 2 rounds. Now if I'm topping the ball twice in a 9, like, I get kind of pissed now because I'm like, I'm reverting so far back.
That's golf.
Yeah.
But
It's like, I just want to be confident to walk up to the ball and be like, just put this over there, and you just. I mean, that's how I was as a kid. You walk up, you're like, I want to hit the ball over there, and then you do it. It's not. You don't have to calculate anything. You got more of a feel.
But before we roped you into reliving your rounds there,
Sorry.
you were saying you had a funny story about this round as well.
Yes. So.
And you don't need to apologize. That was our fault.
That's my fault.
I get really sidetracked fast.
Yeah.
So I was playing. It's a par 4, hole 6, and you're coming back towards hole 5, or you're coming back towards hole 4. But usually the way to get around to the green on hole 4 is like, you walk on hole 6 instead of using the actual cart path for the hole, because it's just closer. So this guy's walking towards there as I hit my shot from like 200 out, and I just looked at this and I knew it's like 40 yards short, but I knew it was hitting the cart path. So I yell 4, hits the cart path, bounces. It looked like it hit a fucking box. It bounced like 90 degrees to the right off the edge of the cart path. But it went up too, so it went like 45 in the air, 90 to the right, and then hit another cart path. And lands like 2 feet from a hazard over there. And I like was walking up to the top of the hill to see if it went in the hazard, and the guy's walking, playing that hole, and he just points to the ball like nothing happened. Like he didn't just see a glitch in golf and physics and everything.
It went right there.
He pointed to it. I give him a thumbs up. He's like, nice. It's like, I just hit the golf ball off 4 cart paths, different angles, each. Like, I was just so shocked. I mean, it's the highlight of my round since I played so bad. Like, just watching this
His
dude
crazy
had no
kicks are the
reaction
best.
to like a 90-degree. It looked like a glitch, It was just weird. Look like you're playing Madden and something goes wrong. But
yeah. Anything else on the round? Other than that, we're all reverting in golf skill, and
I'm reverting so much. It's really bad, but I mean, I had some nice shots. So it was fun, anyways. But I rolled up to hole 7 after that, and there was 3 golf carts of people taking pictures on the fairway, like with real cameras. And I roll up, and there's like some guy working at the course sitting there. He's like, "Hey, do you mind just hitting from the fairway? Because they're taking Memorial Day pictures." And I was like, "Okay."
Memorial Day
Can I
pictures.
just get a confirmation on when Memorial Day is?
Isn't that?
I know Veterans Day is coming up.
He said they're doing
Memorial Day in May. Yeah, May 27th.
I swear 100% on my life. He said they're doing some Memorial Day thing. I don't know. They've been up there for 30 minutes. I'm like, Memorial Day.
He had to have meant Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
He probably said Memorial
That makes
Day.
That makes complete sense though. I didn't know it was Veterans
Day. Probably meant Veterans Day. Yeah.
Well, in my brain, I started thinking
Memorial Day pictures is more funny.
Did he mean like Halloween, which would be even worse? What the fuck's going on? But
Halloween pictures on the fairway.
Veterans Day makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that. I needed some sort of
closure.
He said that to me, and then I was like trying to tee off. I'm like, what? Wait. What do you
run that one back? Run that by me one more time. But I think we're at an hour and 40 minutes on this pod, boys. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get it wrapped up. Yeah, it was a long one. I don't know if maybe this one would get split up or cut down a little bit, but
protect your parks.
Not that long. We're not going on the 4-hour mark.
Dude, that's a road trip podcast right there. Mm-hmm. Protect your parks.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
I save them, dude. I save protect our parks for when I'm in a car for like 4 hours. I torture myself not listening to them.
What about a road trip protect your parks podcast where they're on a road trip?
That would be sweet.
We could do a Sunday Pins road trip podcast whenever we do our golf trip.
On our way to Scottsdale on the airplane.
On the way to Scottsdale.
We're going on
we're to Ireland.
We want to take a van.
We're going to Scottsdale first.
We taking an RV or a van, or we flying?
Oh, we gotta take a fucking RV or something, man. That'd be fun.
We should, just rent out like an RV and just
weekly RV
pack in a bunch of people. Yeah. It'd be fun.
But yeah, follow us on everything. Spotify, leave us a review, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, comment under the video here. I forgot to say, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment for the poll and Q&A that we did a little earlier in the episode. Follow us on Instagram. That's Sunday Pins Podcast on Instagram. Gonna start posting some stuff there. I did a little teaser like waveform audio thing for the last episode. Probably gonna do another one here. But yeah, we're gonna be posting some clips as we get some. Yeah, we just don't have any yet.
I'm hitting a hole in one soon, so
just gonna start TJ's chip-ins going.
Yeah. I hear he's a master.
Back on the grind.
He has so many close calls, and
once or twice
he starts banging them in. When TJ starts getting close on his chips, he's gonna make one soon. You know when he's gonna make
I love when the close chips come in, because you're like, you're rubbing your hands together, just waiting for one to hit the pin and drop.
Hey, you know how like I'm pretty good at like predicting the future. Remember when I said someone's gonna have a chip in? And then what happened later? What happened later that day or week.
Was.
See, you have to manifest the whole in one
Something
was.
So we gotta have this as a topic for another pod to do. Was is actually from the future. Like I'm personally,
He's convinced them from the
I'm
future.
personally 100% convinced he's from the future. So like, I mean, I can go over my evidence and what I have to show basically, and we can try to see if we can get some interviews of other people. Because I mean, this is crazy at this point.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I do like that. Get some interviews of some eyewitness accounts of Woz being from the future.
Hey.
There's no doubt at this point, right?
I told Quinn about Dogecoin, and that shit took off. Seriously, dude. If my hands were diamonds, dude, we could travel the world right now. We could travel the world. I had so much Dogecoin.
Rate your hands
dude.
on a scale of toilet paper brands. Not
Charmin.
toilet paper.
Charmin Ultra Soft.
Paper towel brands.
Charmin
Paper
Ultra
towel
Soft.
brands, I mean,
It's a Bounty, the quicker picker upper.
you're not completely
No
paper
ad.
hands. Just
Because I'm
You're
quickly
strong
picking up
paper
all my
hands, you know.
shares and selling them.
you made your money, and everything's clean. You got to get out now. You know that's bounty. But, like,
All right. Well, it's been the Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up there after talking about our toilet paper and paper towels.
God, it's bad.
Yeah, it's a late one, boys. I appreciate everyone staying on this long. Hour 45.
Honestly, I did not expect that. I literally said before, all right, I guess I'm not from the future. I said before, it's probably going to be a short.
Theory. Just
Yeah.
the theory.
I just said earlier. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a short one. Quick 30-minute, but it turned out to be the longest one so far.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to follow us on our socials, and we'll see you next time.
Later, everyone.